Based on public notice, everyone has applauded Alhaji Usman Ododo leadership of Kogi State.
Everyone
In Kogi State has applauded him, and all unionists in Kogi State has equally applauded him. And I wish to use this opportunity to let you know that once a state is put on the right pedestal of growth, the progressives become more happier. The governor has done well. I know that the Nigerian Labour Congress has confirmed this.
I think
the NUT
paying salary should not be seen as achievement.
Yes,
it's just like I will go out and start celebrating that people working in my office and paying them their salary. They work for it, and it should be their right. The journey into 2027 election is on. Many people are indicating interest, especially going for House of Representatives, Senate, House of Assembly, Governor. And opposition is like gathering momentum to unseat the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I'm talking about ADC. Coalition is on. Today I have a special guest in the studio here, and these will make us from the studio here to journey to the confluence state. They call it confluence state of opportunities. I'm talking about Kogi State, the state that borders 10 states in Nigeria. Honorable Friday SANIMAKAMA is our guest today. Experienced politician, 2 times House of Assembly member from Kogi State. I'll be right back after this time out, where you will meet my guest. This is Ura TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll be right back. Ura TV. Okay, I'm happy, I'm excited to know that you are still there watching. Honorable Friday SANIMAKAMA, you're welcome to
Oboshugaba.
Oboshugaba, is that a new title or what?
No, that has been my greeting, the greeting for my title, Oboshugaba. Once you say Makama, you say Oboshugaba.
Okay, Makama, Oboshugaba.
Yes.
Thank you. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
You are not new here. I think this place is becoming a home for you gradually.
That's true.
Thank you. The party you worked for, the candidate you worked for, 2023 governorship election, it's 2 years into governance now. Out of 4, I think 2 years is out. Honorable, how will you assess your governor?
Thank you very much. I know that this question may lead me to beginning to count the projects Alhaji Usman Ododo have done in Kogi State, and you know I don't have his mandate. I am not the spokesperson for the government of Kogi State. So, and it will not be right for me to begin to name projects that he has done. It will amount to sycophancy. And I'm sure that this question you have asked now will not lead us there, because I will not want to go into sycophancy.
No, because no expectation, there's much expectation for people you told to support your candidate then last 2023 governorship election.
That's very true.
For now, you know, expectation, and okay, we are expecting what is happening. What then you tell us what we are seeing and what we should be expecting from your government, from your party, and from the government in power that you are part of.
That's true. That's true. A lot of expectations are there, and we are all aware. But based on public notice, everyone has applauded Alhaji Usman Ododo leadership of Kogi State.
Everyone
in Kogi State has applauded him, and all unionists in Kogi State has equally applauded him. And I wish to use this opportunity to let you know that once a state is put on the right pedestal of growth, the progressives become more happier and more encouraged to support the government of the day. And this is what is happening in Kogi State today. For the first time in history, the national president of the Institute of Safety Professionals of Nigeria is not only visiting Kogi State for the first time, but he has also established a chapter of the institute in Kogi State, because Kogi State is currently on the right pedestal of growth. And I think this is what progressives will want to see. And no wonder you can see a lot of people speaking positively about Governor Usman Ododo. And by the reason of this, I'm sure that even his predecessor, the leader of the supreme leader of the APC in Kogi State, has now been exonerated.
You have a leader and you have a supreme leader. I think that is Kogi structure alone. So it's not.
We have a supreme leader. The current governor did not just become. He was part of the system that grew up to produce another governor after Alhaji Yahaya Adozabelo. So he was part of the government. And that system has produced another government. And when this process was going on, a lot of accusation, a lot of allegation came against Alhaji Yahaya Adozabelo. But today he's exonerated, that he has brought a good man who is putting Kogi State on the right pedestal of growth. And I think this is what progressives should admire about the current government. If not for anything, a lot have it to say about different sectors of the economy. Let us go back to what usually lead to protests and demonstration in Kogi State. In Kogi State, one of the cardinal things that lead to protests is non-payment of salaries of workers. Today is history. The governor has done well. I know that the Nigerian Labour Congress has confirmed this.
I think
the NUT,
paying salary should not be seen as achievement.
Yes,
it's just like I will go out and start celebrating that people working in my office and paying them their salary. They work for it and it should be their right.
You are very correct.
But why?
You are very correct.
Why is that?
But we
case
had,
of Kogi State.
But we had a peculiar situation in Kogi State where salaries of workers has been an issue. But today is history. We are no longer having protest demonstration by NLC, by NUT, NOLGE, among other unions on monthly basis like it used to be. And of course, that has led to a lot of crisis in the state. So I am only trying to let you know that because Kogi is now being put on the right pedestal of growth, you can see a solid foundation coming up. And this is exactly what the progressives expected about Kogi State. And everybody is happy for it today. Even those on the opposition has little criticism to say about Governor Usman Ododo, because he has the zeal to put the state on the right pedestal of growth. And this is exactly what I think I can speak about his government.
So for you, Ododo is doing well?
For me, and based on public notice, Ododo is doing very well.
You know, I was not going to ask this question because it's not on the lineup of questions that I have in mind to ask.
I have said it before.
Until when you say you call him your supreme leader.
Yeah.
Are you aware that few months from now, your supreme leader will be on a ballot to contest him, to become the senator representing the good people of Central Senatorial District?
Yeah, you know.
And you know, the popular Natasha Akpoti will be on the ballot too. So tell me, experienced politician you are, 22 years experience in Kogi politics. And if I will talk about the face of the confluence when it comes to politics from the past 20-something years, when you talk about politics, your name will be mentioned.
That's
close
true.
to the seat of power.
That's true.
So what do you have to say?
Well, you see, like, first I'll start with the fact that Alhaji Yahaya Adozabelo has the right to contest for any election other than the seat of the governor of Kogi State. Because constitutionally, he can only enjoy 2 terms, which he has done. Any other election in Kogi State, he has the right to contest. That is 1. 2, let us be very thorough when we discuss politics. And when we discuss politics, I will always prefer to discuss with those with the knowledge and the experience of practical politics. It is true that a person may be adjudged to be very popular, but it's difficult to transform to winning an election. And I'll let you know,
Honorable,
if you don't cut me short.
If politics, if it's a game of number, and you're popular, and you have many people queuing by you voting, So I don't understand what you're saying, that to be a judge in politics. Are you talking from a context of what? Or where are you,
and that is why you have to listen to me. Because I have the knowledge and the experience.
Experience that the most popular person will not win?
Yes.
How?
I will let you know.
No, okay, tell me.
I will let you know
because you know Natasha is popular.
We have a lot of...
You know the acceptance is there.
We have a lot of erroneous impression about politics. And of course, SundayAttabo, you know you will not just depend on all the knowledge you have from the university and that of this studio to be able to conclude on how a primary election is won, on how a general election is won. You see, you may be very popular, but you lack the factors that make or mar in politics. You may be very popular, but you lack the factors that make or mar a person in party politics. And that is very major in the calculation of who become a candidate of a party. Is major in the calculation of who wins a general election. Sincerely, without bias. Just like I said before in my last appearance in this studio, I told you that I will not get crashed the governor. And I'm not going to get crashed our supreme leader, the former governor of Kogi State. But that is not to say I am having any beef against him or any of them. The reality is a true follower does not continue to pester on a person, becoming a problem of a person. This is exactly what I explained before. I have not seen him since then till date, but I want to let you know in this studio that the factors that make or mar a person to win an election, to win the ticket of a political party, and to win a general election is in favor of Alhaji Yahaya Adezabello than it is for Senator Natasha, with due respect.
Far from performance, from a senator that is performing, from a senator that is accessible.
Have you also
from a senator that is now achievement is an household name? You know, it's possible you will be performing and you are not bringing it to the public domain, public space, and people may not be aware. But this publicity, I would say, tech. And now you are telling me that from your assessment, Honorable Makama, I think in this,
I am not saying an assessment. If there's a
way you adjust and explain this again.
I am not, don't quote me wrongly. I am not saying an assessment. I am telling you that there are factors that make or mar a person in party politics. So those factors makes you to win the ticket of a political party. Those factors makes you to win a general election. These two factors are in favor of Alhaji Yahaya Adezabello right now. So I am not saying, I'm not speculating. I am not speculating. I am telling you facts that is in existence. Well, you also have your own facts that Senator Natasha has performed credibly well.
According to the people.
Just like I told you before,
yes,
that based on public notice.
Yes.
I know as a fact that Alhaji Usman Ododo has performed well. And that is why it's been applauded by people. As far as I know. So if you have that same opinion, you are not wrong. However, you must understand that what is your calculation of performance may not be the calculation of another person. Just like when I was a lawmaker in the State House of Assembly, I also do not believe that coming to return what was given to you for your constituent is an achievement. You have said it here that salary is not an achievement. And I may be tempted to believe you. However, when I was in the House of Assembly, I do not believe that if I take what belongs to the people back to the people is an achievement. I was sent there to collect it and bring it back to the people. If by the reason of what we hear, whether rightly or wrongly, I don't know, is an unconfirmed story that certain billions of naira is now being paid to senators and now being paid to members of House of Representatives. If you bring that billions to buy keke napep and tricycle or motorcycle to the people, is equally not achievement by my own reasoning. When I was in the House of Assembly, I return exactly whatever I get. In fact, I have to declare the account I have before I went to the House of Assembly, before my constituent, and what comes into my account monthly before my constituent. So that is why I said, what you call an achievement for that makes you so feel that Senator Natasha Akpoti is more popular may not be an achievement to another person just like me. You know. So, but
you're sure that Yabelo will have the day come 2027?
I can tell you for free that the factors on ground currently, the factor to make Amma is in favor of Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Elojo Bello. And I will wait for the day that we'll talk about it again. Counting from my experience in politics. Because politics is not won by the level of noise on the Facebook. Elections in party politics is not won by that. I can tell you for free that these two factors put together, except something change before then. If nothing change, as at today, the factors that are on ground, the factor to make Oma is in favor of
come 2027 election. You are a party man.
Yes.
Tell me, you people from your constituency, Kogi East constituency, I would say, in the National Assembly, House of Representatives, and your senator. Tell me that thing that you are expecting from them that you are not yet seeing.
Well, for me, for people like me, what I simply want, and those who believe in me, is a progressive representation. I mean, bringing the matter of our poor road, bringing the matter of our poor hospitals, bringing the matter of basic amenities. Our communities are lacking in amenities. Like, for example, I am from Odolu, and in the past 10 years, Odolu lost electricity and we have no light. There are so many communities like that are in that situation. I expected the senator, the members of House of Representatives to bring this matter to the fore. This is what I expected. And thank God we are in a situation now that members of the House of Representatives...
You know, it's a general discussion. We're talking about the confluence, Kogi states. We talk, and here, let me repeat this question with emphasis. Do you see Jibrin Isai Chocho returning 2027?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. For me, and the little I've heard from party leaders and stakeholders of our party APC, I don't see him enjoying the favor of the people to return back to the Senate for the third time. But you know, this is politics. The dynamics is very complex. Things can still change. There's still enough time between now and then that things may change. And if it change, it can be anything.
I think the change is coming so rapid. You know, its last outing, the empowerment program he did was so massive that people speak positive about this empowerment. Don't you think this is like more of an open breakthrough for him accessing 2027?
Well, it could be part of it, but I don't see it as good enough. I don't see that as good enough to be able to return him. But don't forget that the Igala people, the Igala Basa are now very sensitive. They are very sensitive compared to what they used to be. You know, those days it's easier for you to say the Igala extractions, and the Basa are very docile in terms of reaction to issues that affect the people of Kogi East. They are more sensitive than they used to be. So one outing of empowerment that has not been consistent may not be good enough to give him a third term.
So if you sit here to advise him, so what will you tell him to adjust? How do you want him to adjust?
No, I won't like to advise him here. Reason is because he has not consulted me.
So Makama or Boshigaba want to be
Yes.
consulted.
Yes.
Okay, now we'll be going on break.
should be-
Okay, let's go on break. So when we return, so this is a man availing himself to be a consultant.
Yes.
That if you want to access 2027, come consult Boshigaba
Yes.
so that you
Very
can,
important.
so that
It's not easy.
you gain the access. Until we'll go on break now. When we return, the discussion will continue. It's still Ura TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You're welcome.
Ura TV.
I'm happy that you're still there. Welcome back. Honorable Friday SANIMAKAMA Ogboshigaba.
Thank you.
Okay, should I put Ogboshigaba 1?
Boshugaba.
Recently, your party is becoming fractionalized. A group, two camp. Do you think with that division, your party will have the day come 2027 election, general election? Few weeks from now, there will be a party convention and primaries with two fractions. What do you have to say about that?
Well, don't forget that I raised an alarm in my last appearance here. And I told you very clearly that these destroyers of Kogi East Senatorial District are at it again. That is exactly what I meant.
But the fraction is not Kogi East fraction.
If you allow me...
If you talk about from in the public domain, public space, the fraction is not having a Kogi East person as a leader of the fraction.
SundayAttabo, if you allow me, I will add some information to the one you have. And that will be okay for you.
You are welcome,
You
sir.
are going to use it very well.
You are welcome, sir.
Let me tell you, I raised this alarm before, and I'm confirming it here before you. There is an attempt to mislead the Igala race again. Those you see pushing for what you describe as a faction here, the players are all Igala sons and daughters. Just to mislead the Igala again, once again, to put us more into calamity. I've said it before. You cannot have a government in power in a state and you begin to clamor for what you cannot see. Because even in the Bible says a bird at hand, what is worth thousands in the bush. That's what the Bible said. We have been able to put together a government in Kogi State, which by the actions and inactions of certain persons in the last election, put the Igala on opposition against the current leadership of the state. We are talking of getting out of that. Here comes another attempt to mislead our people with information, with formulations, with fabrications, among others, to be able to sway the interests of our people to be more divided again. And this is going to be too terrible for our people. And we need to let ourselves know. Because as far as I know, in Kogi State today, the APC is here to experience a faction. There is nothing like a faction. There is not, thank God, even most recently, Honorable Faleke has come out to clear the air that he never had an agreement with the governor for a one term or for a single term for him to contest governorship, to take over from him. He never had that agreement. Those who are propagating this rumor, this insinuation, are all Igalas. If you go to the Facebook, you discover that there is no Ibira speaking about it. There is no Okun speaking about it. Those who are propagating this are all Igalas. This is another attempt to mislead our people again. And at this point, we are yet to come to agreement to the realization that Olaigala Wami, our slogan, our normal yearly slogan, Olaigala Wami, we are yet to discover that. By the time we create another calamity again, that the Igala will be put into terrible situation, that is when we will come to say, oh, Yeka Atoyo, Yeka Atoyo. We'll begin with these are normal slogans. So for me, and my little experience in party politics, today the entire structure of the APC is under the current leadership of the state. And no wonder I earlier told you about the factors that make Oma. Today, there is no doubt about the leadership of Alhaji Yahaya Bello of Kogi State. There is no doubt about his leadership in Kogi State. There is no doubt about the leadership of our party, of the government of Kogi State, by Alhaji Usman Ododo. So why are we always trying to be different? So as far as I know, that particular impression is a positive belief in the existence of what does not exist. It does not exist, actually. The party under the leadership of Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Bello and Alhaji Usman Ododo is intact as one. In fact, so where there would have been a faction is where there is a group for the governor and a group for the supreme leader.
Okay.
It doesn't exist.
A group for the governor
and
or group for the supreme leader.
It doesn't exist.
As you will call it, because it's only in Kogi State that you have a leader and you have the supreme leader.
It's not only in Kogi State.
It's only in Kogi State.
You are wrong.
It's only in Kogi State.
In Lagos State and many other states, we have supreme leaders.
Okay, so Kogi State, you have a supreme leader now, and you have the.
You should not have a supreme leader. We already have.
You have the supreme leader.
Yes.
And you have the leader of the party.
Yes.
Of the party.
Yes.
So for you, there is no faction.
No, at all. I can confirm to you that everybody in GYB group is in the current Ododo political group. So there is no differences between these two groups. So how can
there's a federal group coming from Abuja? There is a voice echoing from Abuja.
Led by who?
No, there is a voice
led by who?
Echoing from Abuja.
Led by who? Where is their secretariat in Kogi State?
So, Honorable Friday Makama, there's no Abuja faction, there's no Kogi faction, there's no Faleke, and there's no Ododo, or your party is intact together for 2020.
There is Faleke, but there is no faction.
Okay, Faleke is a movement.
There is Faleke, because you said there is no Faleke. Faleke is an honorable member of the House of Representatives.
There's no Faleke movement. There's no Faleke faction.
No, I'm here to see it.
Okay, your party is intact.
It's intact.
And you're sure that come 2027,
certainly,
your party will have the day.
Certainly.
Thank you for availing us this opportunity to be here. Thank you for your time for us to journey around Kogi State, the confluence of opportunity. We discussed the 2 years anniversary of the governor and what we should be expecting from the central senatorial election, and this really brought us back home again, and where we discussed about GB inside Church and how you want all National Assembly members to adjust. More frequent, we'll be calling you to be here on our show.
Thank you.
Until next time, when we'll have opportunity to come back your way, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is SundayAttabo, your blissful online television. Bye bye for now. SundayAttabo is my name.
SundayAttabo.